Welcome to Outback Outdoors. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos. There we go. 2, 3. I guess I don't need to put my iPhone in the freezer. I just close the freezer with my iPhone. First hunt of the season, you're always checking, double checking, and making sure you got everything. It's always that, are we taking too much stuff? Probably, but better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. And here we go, Wyoming season 9 is getting started right now. It's hard to believe that this is our 9th season with Outback Outdoors. We love to kick off our season at the Split Rock in Wyoming. With Q, he's just almost like he's part of the team. It's an opportunity for us to get organized, maybe shake some of the dust off, knock the rust off. This year it's kind of special because Dustin gets to hunt, and Dustin has, he's behind the lens so much, and he's the main reason we look like we look, the main reason we tell the story like we tell the story. And I met him through Q at the Split Rock. He actually had did some work for them kind of on the side, and Q said, man, you got to meet this guy. You got to meet him. He's got great storytelling ability. He's got a lot of great ideas, and so then of course I met Dustin, and that was over 3 years ago, and it's been part of the team, a major part of the team.
Well, this year's a little different for me. I was asked by Quentin and Trev if I wanted to come out and hunt a deer with them this year. I've been putting in for Wyoming for a few years now, so I put in for the region for Split Rock and drew my deer tag. So this year I'll be bow in hand with Trevon. It's pretty awesome. I met Trev through Quentin years ago before Outback, did some video work with him, and he's the one that introduced me to Trev, told me about this guy that just started a TV show, that I should get to know him. And it wasn't a couple months after that I started working for Outback. So to experience this hunt with Trevon and Q at the place that it all started is a pretty cool feeling. Honestly, I'll be happy with anything I take. It's a deer tag. I can do whitetail mule deer. Q posted some pictures up last night on Facebook, and I'm blown away. So we'll get here and we'll meet up with him. I'm sure he'll already know the game plan and where they're moving, where they're going. He always takes care of us, so I'm excited. I'll still run the camera some, but for the most part, I'm gonna have the bow and see if we can stick a deer in Wyoming. I guess that's 3, right? 3's the one that wasn't running.
This is 4.
Oh, 3, 2, 1.
There's a lot of stinking deer out in that oak and pivot too.
I'm Quentin Claremont with Train to Hunt, and this is the Wilderness Athlete Minute. Too often, bow hunters will spend the entire off-season shooting from a standing position at fixed yardage. I think this is a big mistake because we all know that once we get into the field, we're going to find ourselves shooting from different positions. Whether you're hunting out of a tree stand or a blind, you may find yourself shooting from a seated position. In the field, if you try to lower your profile just so you're not seen by that animal coming in, you're going to find yourself shooting from a kneeling position. And then there's the stare off where you draw your bow back, that animal catches you, and he's facing you for 30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes before presenting a shot. So you better practice these situations throughout the season. I would go as far as to go ahead and put on your whole kit, put on everything that you're going to hunt in, including your binos, your pack, everything, and then go out and practice these shots. Practice shooting from a kneeling position, seated, drawing and holding, and any other situation that you might find yourself in the field. I hope these tips help you on your next hunt, and for more information, go to traintohunt.com.
Dustin is set up at a spot that last year Sean got in. He put a ghillie suit on and crawled in the grass, and that's where he killed his buck last year. But this year we did a little different. We didn't go in the grass. We actually brought him a little bit closer to the end of the field and tucked him back in some shrubs, and he's actually really well camouflaged. We've got a pretty neat little setup going here. We were watching 2 mule deer, and they actually bedded off of probably what, 1 or 2 pivot row, 1 pivot tire in, and they're behind some tall grass. We've got some antelope up here, but there were some other white-tailed doe that were in the way, and they've moved off. So what we're gonna try and do, we got Dustin down here, we're gonna try and sneak off in here with an antelope decoy and just get down there. Then once we get down there, I'm gonna belly crawl straight at them and see if I can get within range. All right, they're right there. I wanna say 150. What we've got here is a lot of deer and 2 sets of guys on their bellies. I'm pretty sure my buck is done. I saw him kind of kick and his head came up out of the alfalfa, and then we have not seen it come up since. So we've got him spot where he's down. But Dustin and his cameraman they've got deer all around him over here. So we're kind of stuck. We can't go recover my deer yet because we'll blow those deer out. So we're gonna sit here, keep an eye over here, watch the show, see what happens. I'm Trevon and this is Dave Baronio with Outback Outdoors, and this is the Wasp Archery Tech Talk. There's been a huge debate about the pros and cons of expandable broadheads. What are some of the pros, Dave?
I personally prefer to shoot an expandable broadhead. It is low profile, it shoots just like my field points, it has a huge cutting diameter, creating a large hole. Companies have really made some great advancements in the efficiency of the deployment, holding them together during flight in expandable broadheads.
There's a lot of cons people bring up, one of them being mechanical failure. With any moving part, you have the possibility of failure. There's also the situation where the broadhead actually deploys too soon because there's a mat of hair there. Before it gets in the meat, it's actually deploying and we lose penetration. I think the most important thing is shoot what you, first of all, trust, but you shoot what you're accurate with because accuracy trumps everything.
Is it gonna work on the game that you pursue? Is it legal in the state that you're gonna be hunting in? And most importantly, is it accurate and deadly for your setup?
For more information, visit Wasp Archery.
Make the switch.
I'm pretty sure my buck is done, but Dustin and his cameraman they've got deer all around him over here. So we're kind of stuck. We can't go recover my deer yet because we'll blow those deer out. So we're gonna sit here, keep an eye over here, watch the show. There he's going, goodness gracious. He's going at a pretty good pace.
Left of him. Yeah, I shot left of him. It's quite the evening here. We were covered up in deer from the moment we got settled down here. Had a few small whitetail bucks come through. One I thought about taking. And then a nice mule deer buck came in and I missed him. I'm not sure what happened. I think the adrenaline was going too much and saw him too far off and worked myself up. But it looks like Trev did get his deer. Q says he hadn't seen him move where he laid down. So we'll go recover Trev's deer and get the game plan for the morning, but can't complain about this.
He is a neat deer, and look how big he is.
I want to see this big one bed right there at them tires. He's got 3 other bucks and a little fawn doe with him.
So
watching actually bedded down in the field. He's got a couple little bucks with him. Q's up on the A stack, Trev's on the hill. We're gonna try to use his pivot tires to block us moving in. We'll just take it nice and slow. He's laying there. We just gotta be cautious of another deer. He's a big buck.
Behind me like a stone, while she said goodbye to the last Red Rock rider. She said you'll never see the morning sun. One last ride.
Okay, buck bedded down. Okay, that's not a bad spot.
Midnight run. We followed tracks down through the canyon to two lame horses they'd abandoned. A river shining neath that ghost white Texas moon. I could feel the gunfire, knew it was coming soon, and I said a prayer for the last Red Rock.
She's looking. Get ready.
To the last of the Red Rock riders.
Stop.
I knew he'd never see the morning sun. One last ride into the sunset. One last midnight run.
Well, it didn't work out.
Never was good at goodbye.
We're back in the same spot. It's the third night here in Wyoming. Trev and Garrett had to head to Montana. Trev has deer tag and the antelope tag, so they had to get out of here. So it's just me and Craig. We're gonna sit here, wait it out, see what happens, see what walks by. I'll shoot that buck. Me. Dude, I talk about ducking. Yeah, he got to 48 yards. Man, I didn't think he was that alert. But holy crap, did he duck. Clean miss, right over his back. We'll have to look at the footage and see if my placement was gonna be good. Q just dropped us off
That group of bucks we've been seeing the last few days, was right at the pivot. Looks like they're fixing to start heading this way. So we're kind of getting ready to ambush them. So Q just got back to where we last saw the deer. They're not there. So that means they're somewhere in between where he is and where we are. So we're just gonna stay low, see if we can see them before they see us, but they'll be coming this way. Well, it's been quite the trip here at Split Rock. We have been on a lot of animals. I've had my chance at a couple, just couldn't connect. I got to leave, meet Adam and Trev, elk camp for the next week. We got shows due to the Sportsman's Channel, so I've got to go back to doing what I do, pick up the camera for a little while. It's been an unbelievable opening weekend here in Wyoming. Thanks Trev, thanks Q for inviting me, and I got in on some awesome animals, had plenty of opportunities. I can't complain about that. I've been in range on many animals every day, so I have learned a ton this trip, and I still got a lot to learn, being that this is my first spot and stock anything. It's I've been behind the camera a lot and watched these guys do it many years, but totally different ball game when I'm responsible for being in front. Learned a lot, came away with a lot. Thanks again, Q. Thanks, Trev. It's been one heck of a weekend.
Thanks for watching Outback Outdoors. We encourage you to comment below, and as always, like, subscribe, and click the alert to stay up to date on all our new videos.